Governments and central banks have been talking about regulating cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin for a very long time. Why haven't they done it by now? Today I'll tell you why governments and central banks don't like cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and what they might be doing in the foreseeable future. This is an important subject not only for Americans but citizens of all countries. Tax evasion is one of the main reasons why governments and central banks want to regulate crypto. Just to be clear, there's tax evasion and tax avoidance. Tax avoidance is perfectly legal and is used by many companies and individuals. For instance, a company may avoid paying taxes by making an investment or loaning money to a shareholder or owner. This is just one out of many ways a company could use to avoid paying taxes. It's perfectly legal. On the other hand, tax evasion is illegal. A company or individual convicted of tax evasion could face jail time of up to 5 years or a fine of $250,000 for individuals and $500,000 for companies. It's in the government's best interest to trace money so more and more tax revenue can be collected. The less money they can trace and track, the less income taxes will be collected. Currently, the IRS calculates crypto taxes based on how long you have held a given cryptocurrency and your annual income. You will either pay short-term capital gains tax or a long-term capital gains tax. It's actually pretty simple. The short-term capital gains tax due on crypto income would be taxed at your regular tax rate. So if you fall into the 25% or 28% tax bracket, then you would be taxed at this tax rate. And the long-term capital gains tax would be taxed at a lower tax rate. Tax revenue is collected from all currencies and all sources of income. It doesn't matter if you make money from trading or investing in cryptocurrencies, foreign currencies, your business, your job, it needs to be taxed. Any gain that you have is taxable. Illegal activities is another big concern. Under the current circumstances, it would be very difficult to impossible to backtrack who is behind a given cryptocurrency wallet. While Western banks have long forbidden the transfer of funds to high-risk countries, such transactions are currently possible through the blockchain and could be used to fund illegal activities and evade taxes. Undoubtedly, the anonymity factor makes cryptocurrencies a perfect form of payment. I'm not just talking about organizations looking to fund illegal activities like terrorism. You could pay for a product or service, not receive it, and have no way to get your money back. In the past, scammers used bank wire. Today, they use crypto. Is more regulation really the solution? Obviously, the government wants to have access to people's crypto transactions. It's natural. Unless there's more transparency, cryptocurrencies will always pose more risk to governments and central banks. This is all about taking control and making better decisions based on the data received. FinCEN, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, proposed a new rule that would require crypto exchanges to give access to all their customers' confidential information and crypto transactions. Quote, FinCEN is using the Notice of Proposed Rulemaking to seek public comments on a proposal to require banks and money service businesses, MSBs, to submit reports, keep reports, and verify the identity of customers in relation to transactions involving convertible virtual currency. Whatever private information you attach to your account will be handed to the government. Same goes for all crypto transactions, be it bought or sold transactions, as well as transactions to and from self-hosted wallets. Technically, it's impossible for the US government to get all crypto exchanges to agree, especially the ones located outside the country. However, what we could see is foreign-based crypto exchanges banning US residents and citizens to avoid any legal trouble with the US government. This is a very likely scenario. On a national level, it's unquestionable that the US government would win court cases against crypto exchanges refusing to reveal their customers' information. In fact, the US government has already won such cases. When it comes to tax cases, the court will always rule in favor of the government. These efforts illustrate how serious the government takes crypto compliance. Are central-based digital currencies really the solution? Central-based digital currencies could easily be introduced by governments and central banks and eliminate physical money altogether. A digital USD would give the government full control of all the transactions of every person in the country. A name will be assigned to a wallet, making it impossible to stay anonymous. It would also make money laundering and tax evasion impossible. If you were allowed to own only one physical wallet for yourself, and it would be impossible for you to withdraw any physical money, and you couldn't hide it, how would it be possible to commit to tax evasion? It's possible that people would find loopholes even with a digital currency. Payment by check, ACH and wire would become obsolete. What if we were no longer able to transfer money overseas like we were used to? What if it was impossible and unnecessary to exchange money? Those are all questions we haven't really confronted ourselves with. Most Americans and Western Europeans prefer payment by card these days. The truth is that we've been using intangible, aka digital money, for a long time. This is how we pay for goods and services. In summary, central banks and governments want more insights into transactions to see how and why money is being moved. The goal is to eliminate tax evasion and illegal activities. Central-based cryptocurrencies would most definitely benefit our governments, but go against basic human rights and would eliminate our privacy completely. I hope we covered a lot of ground today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you have information to add, leave a comment below. I am Jerry Summer.